Hello and welcome back to a brand new series, the 1.21 Oceans Update. Hello, my name's Andy Days and it's great to have you in this brand new series. So, what we're going to be doing in this new series? Well, first off, I'm going to be doing some work straight away so we can talk and we can work at the same time. We're going to be looking predominantly at the new update and everything that comes with it. So sailboats, new configurations of sailboats. I think we've also got obviously the new underwater stuff, the coral and whatnot, and there's lots of other little bits and pieces. Right, we need some sticks and we also need some flint as well. Now, this world, I will be putting out the seed, and I'll also be putting out the config changes, because I made a couple of config changes, but not straight away. Give me a couple of episodes of playing by myself, and then we'll be fine. I need some sticks. Right, let's get some sticks. It's been a while since I played Vintage Story, if you hadn't guessed. This series was going to be slightly different to the last series. Last series, I really wanted to emphasize the whole, you can play this game in vanilla. There's not a problem with playing this game, and you don't need to have mods. This series, we're going to have a couple of mods, nothing major, nothing. I'm got some installed at the moment. I'll be installing them when they're available. And yeah, we'll be, and it would just be quality of life mods, you know, like the carry capacity mod. I need some flint. The carry capacity mod, and probably just a few bits and pieces. Nothing major, nothing major. Yeah, predominantly I want to basically look into the actual 1.21 update and what is brought in. Also, slightly different. I am playing in Homo sapien mode as well. So which basically means no traders, no ruins, we're on our own. Just me and you versus the game. Which, you know, make it interesting. Okay, we're gonna do it old school then. We're just going to break as we're going along. Yeah, it's just going to be me and you against the game. So, any tips, tricks, or suggestions, put them in the comments. I always read the comments. I always try to answer all my comments as well. So yeah, if you got any tips for me, any tricks for me, but basically just put it in the comments, and I will read it, and I will probably take it on board as well. I'm not an expert at this game. I've just played it for a while. Which has made me reasonably okay at it, I'll put it that way. I mean, I won at least 10. Struggling for flint, what a strange thing. So yeah, the config changes and the world settings and the scene and stuff will be made available in a couple of episodes' time. I'm not giving it away straight away, you're going to have to wait. I'm pretty sure you can't nap with... looks like bauxite. I'm pretty sure you can't nap with bauxite. I think it's too soft. Let me check to see. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I didn't think you could. Okay, let's have a see. There must be some flint around here somewhere. Take a few more sticks. Why not? So, I'm not going to be speeding through the game, but I'm not going to be taking it as slow as I did last time in the last playthrough. I know basically quite a few people enjoyed the whole setup, as in I was explaining a lot more. I was explaining more for the new people, and you could follow along with obviously the crafting. I made the crafting nice and clear for everybody. There we go. We've got a knife. Happy days. Let's make ourselves a knife. Yep. Thank you. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So it's going to be more for obviously people who played the game a little bit, so they know what I'm doing before. I'm not going to be explaining a great deal. Anything overly tricky, I will try to explain it. No guarantee I'll explain it particularly well, but I will try to explain it. Let's put you in there. There we go. One knife. And we need to get a bit more flint, I think. And put you down. Let's have a look around here. So we had some mushrooms where we spawned in, which wouldn't be the worst idea. I like my mushrooms. They're a good source of food early game. There we go. Oh, we got some carrots. Not ready yet, though. Let's get some more of these. So, in the Homo sapien mode, I'm not 100% sure if you if you get drifters or anything, I think I've only ever played it once. I didn't play it for that long. So if you know basically what type of mobs that I will be potentially facing in Homo sapien, let me know. I do know basically that like rifts and all that type of stuff are turned off, which is like music to my ears, because you know I hate them with a passion. This is more of a raw game, isn't it now? So it's just, it is like us against the game. All right, so let's get you as well. So this seed, I had to go through quite a few seeds just to get the right one. And the new moon. Ah, the new moon. Ah, circle. Yeah, I had to go through quite a few actual seeds to find the right one. Because I wanted a specific setting. I wanted to be based somewhere which was specific. And I'll show you the reason why as soon as we get at least 2 baskets. Let's get at least 2 baskets. So we're not completely noobing out here. I wouldn't mind a bit more flint as well. So this is release candidate 1 for 1.21, so this is very, very early. So there could be buggy, we could have issues with it, but I played in release candidates before, and whatever problems we get, we'll try to deal with them as they come. Right, now I can show, oh, the mushrooms again, cool. Now I can show you, let us at least make the baskets first. Baskets first. There we go, 2 baskets. Right. Why this area was chosen. That's right. The new coral. So this season I'm going to be basing my base underwater. Not everything, of course. We're going to have some underground stuff. But yeah, we've got a nice little coral section here. It goes all the way around here. So which is really, really nice. And I think basically if it's lit up as well, it's going to look really, really pretty. Look, we've got a little bit of a... What's that? Oh, you got the new fish thingies. Ah, how cool is that? But yeah, really, really like this. This is lovely, isn't it? Exactly what's the game's needed. But yeah, so we're gonna have a partially underwater base. So you can see them. Ah, look at this. Hold on. Let me go up. I've not seen this. You see, I've kind of kept myself out the loop when it comes to the actual gameplay. You can see the ocean, the ripples of the ocean. That's really nice. They've done a really good job. I did review this in my 1.20 review. So I was a little bit early when I was doing that. But, you know, you can see the ripples of the sand as well. Really nice. Really, really, really nice. I'm sure there's plenty of people that have covered this in greater depths than me. Right, we've got some more cattails over there and a fox. Hello, Mr. Fox. Actually, let us get the mushrooms that were over here first, eh? I think that's a good idea. There we go. Let's get all these. As long as they're not poisonous ones, we should be laughing. What's this? Yeah, chicken in the woods is fine. Thank you. And that one is... not too sure about that one, but we'll pick it up anyway and then we'll check. Shiitake is fine. Chicken in the... I got a smorgasbord of mushrooms here, haven't we? Any more? Shiitake's fine. And I think they've changed the actual textures of the mushrooms as well, because they look a lot more clearer. Let's empty out the stuff that we do not need. So we don't need you. So you can go away. There we go. And I probably don't need you either. There we go. Right. What are we doing next? I think get ourselves an axe. Let's chop down a few trees. Let's make ourselves some wood and make ourselves a little base, I think. But we also need to get more cattails. All the usual stuff that starts a game. Good morning. Oh, what a pretty sight. The sun is just starting to come up. I've turned on the new volumetric clouds. Very, very nice, aren't they? I don't know how it's going to work with lag. I don't know if it's going to be a massive issue. Pretty uneventful night, to be brutally honest. Settled in a little area. We've got some coral around, just little I don't know what you would call it, tiny island, I suppose. There's a few trees which I've reused as a little base surround and stuff. But I like this area. I do like this area. So, what do we need this morning? Well, I managed to collect an absolute ton of mushrooms, which is really nice, really easy to collect. They seem to be quite abundant around these bold cypresses. I just need to check to see whether my FPS is tanking a little bit with the volumetric crowds. Let me just check. It's not great, is it? Let me turn it off so I can see how that calms it down. Okay, we'll run with it off for the time being, just for a bit of a smoother texture look. Right, so what do we need? I need some food. I also want to collect as many vines as possible so I can make some ropes. Oh, fishies! Oh, fish! Oh, fishies! Look at fish! Yeah, fascinating. Yeah, because I want to make myself a raft. I want to make myself a nice raft so we can easily get around this area. There's a lot of water around this area, and I think that will be the best way. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Look at this. Let me just get under the water again. Oh, wowzers. Look at that. Gotta take a screenshot of that, methinks. They've done an absolutely fantastic job with the coral. I must, obviously, you always compare things to the other block game. Obviously, because they added very, very similar. You know, they added basically an ocean and all that type of stuff with coral and whatnot. But I think Vintage Story pulls it off a little bit better. I must admit, it looks a lot more prettier. We need an absolute ton of these, by the way. Right, we'll go over here. We'll have a little nosy over here. Looks like it's turning into a little bit more land area. Oh, look at this, eh? Even prettier. Lovely, lovely. Loving this area. Right, let's make ourselves some rope to start off with. That's an okay amount, I think. And let's chop us down a... Well, you'll do. Right. So, first things first, let us do our raft. Oh, is he not like that? Let me just check with the recipe. So, raft. Oh, we need 2. Oh, my apologies. So, we need you and then you. It takes a lot of wood, doesn't it? It really does. There we go. So, 1 raft, so we can get around. Now, I do also need to make myself a crude ore. So, it's 2 and 2. Which I just don't have enough. Let me try to grab 1 from here. You will do. So 2 and 2. And there we go. So we've got our travel sorted out a little bit better, which means we can have a look round a lot more easier. So look at this area. I'm going to zoom out a bit. Look at the size of this area. So I have installed the Carry On mod. But that's the only one I've installed so far, just the Carry On mod. I must admit, I'm not gonna lie, I was in the mod database and there's some what's the best word for it? Unusual mods. As in basically, why would anybody want that? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some fantastic, and I can't, I've never been able to do that technical side of things. My brain doesn't work that way, so, you know, I have no idea, even how to start to make a mod. I have no clue whatsoever, so my hat goes off to any mod pack maker. Look at this underneath there. Oh, wowzers. Doesn't that look nice? Oh, wow, really. Oh, shh. Can you hear? I can. You must be able to hear now. Ignore the water sounds. The buzzing. Bees. Right, we'll put it around here somewhere. So it's around here somewhere. Where's our bee one? Bees. Oh, blue. There you go. I'm not making the same mistake I did last time. Right, so let us park up somewhere and then let us get some food. Because I've only got 5 mushrooms left, which, not being funny, ain't gonna last, is it? Right, so I'm gonna have a little look around the area, pick up a few more flint, pick up a few more sticks, and I will bring you back when I'm ready. Ooh, mushrooms. I bet the deadly nightcap, or whatever it's called. Right. So I've been roaming around for a little bit. We've got a tiny bit of food. I managed to find myself 7 other mushrooms as well, which I just topped up my food bar. We've got some blueberries and we've got some shiitake mushrooms as well. So we're doing okay for food. And I just found our first really important find, which is clay. So let's dig this up and we're going to have a little look around the area as well. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful area. Really, really is. I mean, talk about picturesque. It's lovely. Let's get out of here. Come on, let me out. Let me out. I'm having a few problems getting out of the boat. I don't know why. It just didn't seem to be responding particularly well to it. Let us make ourselves a shovel. Yeah, there's a few things I'm noticing with this pre-release. Ores. I'm not finding any ores as yet. I put copper as common and tin as uncommon, and yet I've not found one single surface ore yet. It's not the end of the world. I've played with worse settings, to be brutally honest. Let's put you like that. There we go. Yeah, if we can't find, copper, we can always sift for copper. It's not like I said, it's not the end of the world if we can't find it. Looks like this is a decent sized deposit though, which is excellent. It's kind of basically what we need, so we can start basically our little vintage story journey. Yeah, decent size. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got a good size here. How far does it go down? Oh, looks like it goes down a fair decent amount as well. Right, so I'm going to take a couple of minutes here. Just basically, I'm going to try to at least get 4 stacks. Yeah, I think 4 stacks should be enough for us to basically pretty much do all the clay molding that we need. And I'll bring you back. Okay, right, see you shortly. So after a very, very successful day, we've still got plenty of food left. Yeah, I need to have a bite to eat at the moment. We've got plenty of food left. There is a couple of rabbits just on the actual water's edge over there that's struggling to get out of the water, so I could actually kill those, but at this moment in time I'm okay with the actual fruit and the mushrooms. We've got ourselves another fire going, which is lovely, and basically I've got all this clay, which is more than enough to make basically all the molds that we need, and I think that'd be a good time just to wrap it up, to be honest. Let's come out to this view. Whoa, it's very, very close to the picture. Okay, So that'll do me for the very first episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Some wonderful views we've got around here, and we've picked a really picturesque place. Like I said before, give me a couple of episodes in this world and I will release the world seed as well as the configuration changes that you need to make this world, because it's important. You can't do one without the other. If you want to basically spawn in an area with lots of coral and stuff, you kind of have to do the configuration changes. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it for today. If you have, usual stuff, give me a like, put me some tips, make some comments and stuff. I always like to have a good read. Give me something to read. And I will look forward to seeing you in the very next episode. Alrighty. Bye for now. Bye.